D. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Oops. All right. We obviously need to build the D. And also watch the angle that it comes through in. I feel like the compressed should step more this way, straight away from the door rather than rotating. Is there any way, Felipe, you can just hold on to the door with your right hand and then that left hand pick up Manuel? Looks like you should be able to, especially if we don't try and come in at this angle, that we bring the compressed in more so that Manuel, instead of you coming in and having to give your hip, you guys are already connected and the compressed is there and there. Okay, some really good B slot 18s, A slot 18s, and also some really good, a couple of really good B slot ones as well. It looks like we're starting to figure out the space that Manuel needs in order to not get too slammed up against the wall. Just watch the timing there, guys. By the way, this timing, see how it's off? We've got B slot, we got Manuel and Fred going through at different speeds. You see that? We need to match the speed up. But if we don't, we need to use this picture, there it is, to fix it. So that's a good fix there, guys. The 12s look good. Got no real issues with them. Just that one D. So from the close of the 12, Manuel, stay off the grip, especially if that hip's not coming with you, because of either a little brain lock or a little lack of anticipation from Felipe. Okay, A slot 18s looks solid, guys. Good B slot work, Manuel, on the Ds. Close of the 12, momentum's working against us there, so we've got our hips moving away, and then really nice B slot bringing the hip back in to make the D easy and narrow. Okay, watch the timing, guys, on the B slot. Again, it's a poor start. There we go, poor start, but good fix. There you go, back to the second picture there. And as I said, the B slot 18s look like they're starting to improve. A bit more consistent. Let's check this one out. I think this is the last one. Cool. That's the only one that Manuel has a little bit of an issue with the wall. But it looks like we're starting to take the levels out of the 18s. You know, that was one of the main issues, is that we were doing okay moves, but we were getting so much level that it was a struggle for the front pair to come down. So that's what we're trying to avoid. We want to make sure that Manuel doesn't get slammed into the door. And if I look, you do have good timing now, Fred and Manuel. Just still like to see that picture. Manuel, you see where Fred is right now? Without being slammed against the wall, that's where we want to take you to. And the only difference I see is the way that Fred makes the move. He initiates with a little bit of forward and then he rotates. Whereas you initiate with, and I've mentioned this before to you, you initiate with a rotation and then you have the slide. And I'm just wondering if that technique, it's easier for you to keep running forwards. So try that little bit of forward and then the rotation. And if you learn that on the 18, it's going to pay off on your 6s, etc.